Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
What are you doing over there?
Just go on with the show.
Today we're going to talk about the 3 rules for proper bed positioning and pain-free sleep. There's the rules. You don't want to break them, Brad.
You follow the rules, everything goes into place.
That's
You'll
right.
sleep well.
By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain-free. We upload every day. Also,
There it is.
you're going to want to go to the Facebook and like us, Bob and Brad, because we are actually right now doing our Sunday giveaways, and all week long,
Sure.
you can sign up for our giveaway of a mattress, and we're giving away the Sleep Ovation mattress, 700 tiny little mattresses in one, and we're going to show you later why this is a great mattress.
Right.
We're going to show you as part of this video.
Don't worry, it comes with a cover, though. It's not like this.
Yeah, that's right. We took the cover off because we wanted to show its guts.
Okay, what are the rules, Bob?
All right, rule number 1 is when you're sleeping, you want to avoid end range joints of your joints for long periods of time.
What are you talking about, end range?
End range. So one example would be the shoulder. Now I'm way at the end of its range.
Okay.
You know, this is in between the
Right.
range. So you don't want to sleep with your arms overhead at night. Do I got any armpit stains, or I'm okay?
I was going to mention that, Bob, but it doesn't bother me.
You see people that do this, right? And their hands, go numb a lot of times.
Oh, right. If I
Yeah.
sleep on my stomach like that, my hands go completely numb.
Right. So this is not good for your shoulders, especially for a long period of time.
Right.
And obviously, again, it can put a little pressure on the nerves.
Right.
So you can end up falling asleep. You don't want to have, that's why you don't want to sleep on your stomach either, because what happens when you sleep on your stomach? You turn your head all the way to the end.
Right.
What, did I stump you there?
Wonder what happens to you. I know what happens to me when I sleep on my stomach. I don't
You look
sleep.
great. So I can sleep this way for a short, and any of these are fine for a short period of time.
Right.
I'll sleep on my stomach for a little while, but your neck is turned all the way to the side. So if you're like that all night long, you could end up with headaches just
Sure.
from that position.
Stretching everything on one side, and it's just, it's one of those things, like if you hold your finger back like this for too long, it hurts.
It hurts.
It's the same concept.
We're kind of getting into that range, Brad, because we're going to talk about wrist flexion or elbow flexion. So some people lay on their side like this. Lay or lie? Lay on their side.
We're going to get a note
I
on
know we
that.
are. And they sleep with their arm underneath them like this, and their elbows flexed all night
Right.
to the max, and their wrist is flexed.
Right. Major contributor to carpal
Tunnel syndrome.
Right.
Yep.
Just sleep with a wrist brace on oftentimes can really reduce or eliminate those symptoms for the carpal tunnel.
Yeah, and you really want to not have, especially if you're having carpal tunnel, you don't want to lay with your wrist and elbow flexed all night long. It's just
Right.
going to make it worse. Another one, some of the ones that you may not think as much about, but if you're sleeping on your side, and this is what I was doing myself for a while, Brad, I was putting one leg way over like this, and it was one thing, it was rotating my back all night, which wasn't
Sure.
a problem, but
Yep.
it was putting stress on my hip, and I was starting to get really sharp hip pain. So I've gotten to the point now where I do sleep with one of those little wedges between my legs. I tried a pillow,
Right.
but the pillow was too warm. You can buy those little foam wedges
Yeah.
that go between the legs,
Yeah.
and they work out really well.
That works good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, good.
So, and that's also hip abduction. You're bringing the hip too far over when you're sleeping on your side.
Right.
So that's rule number 1. Avoid the end range joints for long periods of time. Rule number 2, you want to try to decrease the pressure on the bony parts of your body.
So, example,
The shoulder is a really good example. Hip, knee,
can be down
and
ankle or the heel.
or the heel. Exactly. He just hit them all. So let's talk about those ones. A lot of people, especially, I just had a patient. She's got shoulder pain, and what do you think she does, Brad?
She sleeps on her side.
She sleeps on that side.
Yeah.
So, one thing that you can try is what we do quite often is if you sleep on your side, we use a 2-pillow system here. Do we have another pillow, Brad? Oh, here, I'll use this one as my pillow.
Yep.
And this is what I showed her. You can take a smaller throw pillow and you lay on your side. You make a gap, a canal here, and now as you can see, it takes the pressure off the point of my shoulder because
Right.
I'm taking it more here now on my chest cavity.
Spreading that across the rib
Yeah.
cage and then the head and the shoulder has that area to have less pressure.
I sleep like this myself. Whenever I sleep on my side, I use this. If you want to take even less, or put less pressure on the point of the shoulder, you can even lay back a little bit.
Right.
And it gets more
Yep.
in the scapula
Right.
too. So as far as the hip, you know, on the point of the hip, it's really hard to make adjustments with your regular bed.
Right.
That's where we like the Sleep Ovation mattress. I hate to put a plug in for it right now, but this is why it does really well at spreading forces out.
Right.
So if you're having hip pain, if you lay on it, the individual mattresses spread the pressure out a lot better. You had good luck with this with your shoulder, right, Brad?
Right. Yep. Laying on my side on my shoulder, very uncomfortable.
On a regular mattress.
I can feel the point of the shoulder, but this sinks right in and allows that shoulder to go in while still supporting my head and my body properly. So yeah, it's a wonderful deal.
So the other points are your knees, especially as they come together, and that's really uncomfortable. And you know, so the simple solution to that is, just to take a pillow.
Get
and
that
put it between
pillow
the
in
leg.
between there.
It works so well for, and you can even do ankles.
Yeah.
You can get ankle and knee at the same
Yeah.
time.
You may want to purchase a few pillows.
Yeah. Brad and I just bought stock and pillows, so we're hoping, hoping you go ahead with that. The other one is the heel, and this is people that we find that are bedridden quite often.
Right.
And their heel breaks down.
Well, it's very common with people who are immobile and are very weak. And once you get skin breakdown on that heel, it can be very challenging to heal, because oftentimes if you're diabetic especially, it's
Heel
major.
to heel.
Heel to heel.
Yeah. But yeah, I had an instructor. She was only in her 50s and she had osteoporosis, and she ended up with a compression fracture, ended up in bed for a while. And she said she used to just push with her heels to try to, give some pressure off her back.
Yep.
And her heels broke down. I mean, she wasn't that old, only in her 50s. And
Right.
so.
Yeah, so they developed some open wounds, and you can't walk very well with it. It just makes life miserable.
So, I mean, if you're, you want to make an easy solution is put a pillow underneath your calves again, which would raise up your heels a little bit and take some of the pressure off.
You sleep with your shoes?
Yeah, I sleep with my shoes. I like that. It's really comfortable. I'm ready to go in the morning then when I get going. You can also see how the Sleep Ovation mattress again, how it,
The individual cell will just allow the relief on that pressure point, and there's no pressure point that way.
So, all right, sorry to keep mentioning it. We won't mention it again. Well, now we're going to go for rule number 3. You really want to have, as best as you can, good spinal alignment when you're sleeping.
Right.
The most classic one is the neck, isn't it? I mean,
Sure.
People, when they're sleeping on their back, if they have too many pillows, their heads forward like this, you want to have your ears lining up with your shoulders. So, right here, look how my ears line up with my shoulders now. I'm in good spinal alignment all night long.
If you imagine the red stick, we want the spine in line with that stick. Obviously not perfectly straight, because the spine is not straight, but general rule of thumb, you get that head up like that and it's going to cause problems. If you have a TV on the wall that you watch, do not do that. I always say just get rid of the TV. Or if you like to watch TV, just use one of these. There you go.
Yeah, or if you want to read in bed on your back.
There you go.
This works out really well. You can still put a pillow behind your head.
And it's a simple, this is just a body wedge. They're not very expensive. For breathing problems too, that people can use them.
Yeah, it does work for, and GERD, right?
Yeah.
Reflux disease, doesn't it work well for that too?
So
the other one is a lot of times your mid back, or let's say talk about the low back. If you want to maintain that arch in the low back, sometimes you could roll up a sheet or a towel and tie it around you, or you can actually buy these lumbar rolls. What are they called? Sleep rolls? What are they called?
Roll, yep.
Yeah.
By McKenzie. This would be an example of a towel roll that you could use and offer support to that lumbar spine and low back.
Yeah, so now when I sleep on my back, I've got a little bit of an arch there. It gives my back some support, but if I lay on my side, my back's not sinking down. It's actually staying a little bit of an arch.
Right.
So to the side too, so it's just a little more comfortable for your back.
Helps keep that back in that neutral position.
You can easily experiment and try this. I mean, you can try, you take a rolled sheet and put it around you and see if it feels better. And if it does, maybe then you want to go ahead and get a more commercial model here.
Sure.
So, what else? Low back rotation. Your back, boy, my pants is drifting up here, Brad.
Oh, Bob, you're going to have to get some new pants.
So as I rotate like this, your back, if my knees are together, my back actually is rotated a little bit here. So, and that's not in good alignment. So that's where, again, you'd want to use a pillow between the legs.
There it is.
That pillow between the legs, there's a lot of reasons to do it. One that we failed to mention, Brad, by the way, is that one. Yeah. When you're laying on your back like this, sometimes for some people that's too much back extension, especially you have like
If you have stenosis,
yeah, stenosis,
spondylolisthesis. But this leg wedge, it's not very expensive, and it really, most people, even just back pain, find this very comfortable.
yeah, I like it, and I don't even have back pain, but
Right.
I don't use one, to be honest with
Sure.
you, but you do.
I keep one right by my bed. If I don't use it every day, but I'd probably say once a week, depending on what I'm doing. It's a wonderful, wonderful.
So like
tool.
if you're going to bed and your back's a little bit sore, you might even fall asleep with that on.
Oh yes,
And-
yep. Just like this, I put it there. If my back is sore because maybe I've overworked it, I'll put a cold pack under my back and fall asleep like this. 2 hours later, I wake up, throw these things on the floor, and sleep away, and I'm good till morning.
Wakes up in the morning, trips over it, falls down, breaks a hip.
Well, you know, it's a possibility. Let's go on, Bob.
All right. Well, that's the 3 rules. Number 1, again, you want to avoid end range of the joints. Number 2, you want to decrease pressure on the bony prominences or the bumps on your body. And number 3, you want to aim for a good spinal alignment.
Sure.
So that all is going to help you sleep pain-free. It's going to help you keep your REM going. You know, you're getting REM sleep.
Yeah.
Rapid eye movement.
Rapid eye movement.
So, all right. Thanks, everybody, for watching.